I like my seltzers hard and my tequila soft. Hello and welcome to Intoxicated Masculinity. It's Wednesday. We have a cocktail video coming at you, or a tasting video, as this is going to be. Today, we've seen a lot of these hard seltzers coming out, and so I thought we would do a video and kind of talk about them a little bit. Now, previously I've done a margarita video where I was comparing a actual margarita cocktail to canned margarita cocktails. It's going to be a little different from that. These aren't really cocktails, but I did think it would be interesting to have something that we could prepare for comparison purposes. So, I'm going to use the old college standard, Jose Cuervo. The reason I'm using this is that's what they put in these hard seltzers. So we're going to start off, and I think what I'm going to do is just about 1.5 ounces of the Jose Cuervo. We're just going to build this drink. We're going to build this thing directly in the glass. And I'm going to add in, I think I'm just going to do 1/2 ounce of lime juice. I'm trying to go as close to what these are as I can. If you read on these all have made with Jose Cuervo tequila, only natural flavors, no sugar, no artificial sweeteners, and gluten-free. So I think we can pretty much check all those boxes. Again, normally with something like this, I would add in a little bit of simple syrup as well, but they haven't added that in with these, so I think that would be kind of unfair. So we are going to just toss that in there. Just a real simple, light little thing. Everything's already been chilled down. Let's go ahead and try our little hard seltzer, homemade hard seltzer. Again, pretty bare bones. Without a sweetener in there, you're getting a lot of the tartness from the lime juice. There's nothing really cutting it. Again, if I was making this just for myself, I would put in not even much, 1/2 ounce, maybe even 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, just to cut that bitterness, that tartness just a little bit. And I'm also not going to do a separate one of these for each one of our different hard seltzers. I'm just going to do one so we kind of have an idea. But the first one we're going to do is a lime hard seltzer, and so it will be pretty much the same thing. So we're going to go through and just open these all up right off the bat. Allow them to breathe as you do with a fine wine or a fine seltzer. Alright, so let's try the lime first. Really can't smell much of anything. It's interesting. It's even less than our homemade version. There is lime there. There's not much lime there. If you wanted to sort of get as close to this as possible, I think, and I only put in 1/2 ounce of lime juice, so this is very, very little lime. This is for people who are big into sparkling water and want just a tiny bit of alcohol on top of that. These are, I believe, 4.5% alcohol, so this is going to be pretty close to your Budweisers. There's very little there. So one thing I worry about with these canned cocktails is that they're going to try to put in a bunch of high fructose corn syrup, and you're going to get a super sweet syrupy kind of thing. You're not getting that with this. It is very dry. It's not bad. It really isn't. It is very minimal on everything. There's very minimal flavors. So if you're looking for something that's kind of, you know, just the hintiest of lime, and basically just a little bit of alcohol and water, then this is going to be something you're going to like probably. All right, next we've got our mango. The mango's better. That's actually got some mango flavor to it. It's definitely more than a hint. Again, with these, I'm not an over sweetener sort of person. I do think these probably would have benefited from just a little bit of sweetness. They come off tasting a little bit just kind of like nothing. There's just like a hint of a fruit flavor, but really nothing else. So if that's what you're looking for, then I think that's a good thing. But the mango's better. The mango's definitely better than the lime. There is a little bit of flavor there. Again, still very dry, but at least flavor, which is good. The lime is just There's almost nothing there. By the way, I should say these are Playa Mar Jose Cuervo hard seltzers. And now we've got our black cherry. There's probably the most flavor there. It almost tastes like it has a little bit of sweetness to it, not much. I think it's probably just part of the flavoring that they've actually added sweetener to it. That's, again, definitely better than the lime. I don't know if it's better than the mango or not. We'll try that again in a minute. And finally, we have our grapefruit. We're kind of back closer towards the lime. Very little flavor. There's grapefruit flavor there, but it is incredibly minimalistic, and it's sort of around the edges. I think it might be a little more flavorful than the lime, but not much. Yeah, the lime I think is probably the least flavorful. It is a hint. It is just a hint. The grapefruit, it is a hint plus, if that's a phrase I can use. I'm going to go and try out the mango and the black cherry one last time, because these two are definitely the ones that have the most sort of flavor to them. Yeah, the mango's pretty good. The flavor is there. It's still subtle, but it's definitely more present than on either one of these guys. These are virtually nothing. Our black cherry. Yeah, the black cherry is the boldest, but I also feel the cherry flavor feels a little artificial. I mean, they say natural flavors, so it must be true, right? But it doesn't taste as genuine. I think definitely I would have the mango first. The black cherry, even though it tastes a little artificial, has the second most flavor, so there's more there than the grapefruit, and the lime I cannot recommend at all. It's just, unless you just want vaguely lime flavored water with a little bit of alcohol in it, and then, you know, go wild. Just want to try our sample here, our control here one last time. I mean, that's better. And this is easy. Remember, all we're using is a very cheap tequila, some fresh squeezed lime juice, and a little bit of sparkling water. Again, if it were me, I would add in just 1/4 ounce of simple syrup, and I think that would improve it significantly. But on that bombshell, I'm going to go with the mango. So I want to thank everybody for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and have a good drink.